Hello, in this video, we will examine with statements in Python. So we have a directory D and within it a file a.text which contains some important contents. We will write a program that will do some file handling. We open a file a.text in the current directory. It is going to be a temporary file. So we write some throwaway stuff into it. Then we call a function to do other stuff. And finally, we clean up our temporary file a.text. So let us now define the do other stuff function. It will also do some file manipulation. So it will change into a directory D within the current folder. Then it will open a file b.text for writing, write some contents to it. Then we will close the file B and finally change back into our old working directory. Let us run this program and let us observe that within the file a.text in the directory D, the content that we wanted is still there. So let us go back to our program and assume that an exception is raised before we change back into the old directory. Let us run our program again. We observe that a.text is still there. We run the program. An exception is raised as expected, but our important file is now lost because we did not change back into the old directory due to the exception. So the clean way to handle such code is to use with statements in Python. So we are going to import chdir from context lib and use it with the Python with statement. It automatically takes care of changing into a directory and going back to the original place. Let us call this new version of the function. The chdir is automatically reversed upon exit from the with block. So let us recreate our important a.text file within the folder D. And let us run the program again. We can observe that the file is still there. So let us go back to our program and raise an exception from within the with block. Let us run the program again. The exception is raised as expected, and we observe that the important file is still preserved. So we can use with statements to clean up this code further by rewriting the explicit open and close of the file B with a with statement. We can observe that the same behavior still persists. So observe that by using with statements, we have cleaned up our code by a lot. The number of lines are fewer and it is way more readable than our old version.